The big thing that I want to pick up on, I guess, is around like language patterns for a lot of you guys, especially with you new guys. Like it's like, oh, like the strategy sessions are shit quality, or I haven't been able to do this, or I'm only getting these guys from this country booking in, or you know, I'm finding it really, really hard. What you guys need to realize what you're doing when you say that is you're blaming something external for your lack of success rather than your internal ability, right? Because everybody here is essentially like, there's no shortage of opportunities. Yeah, these newer guys are on high quality strategy sessions, but they were exactly where you guys were. Do you know what I mean? So everyone, all these guys that you see, the two Americans, Dave, even Brian, Andy, Tony, these guys have all called free report leads. That's how we made our bread and butter. Do you know what I mean? So I know what it's like. I've done that. I literally banked $1 million worth of revenue from doing that. So I know the volume, I know what's required, but the moment that you start to look for excuses that are outside of yourself, you're not gonna be successful here, right? Because there's one thing that's certain, is that there isn't any shortage of like leads and opportunities coming in. But it's like, when I hear those things, I think of like, you know, the lazy business owners that never make it a success because they're always blaming other things. My competitors are racing to the bottom on price, or the leads that I get from Google just don't work. They're always looking for something outside of themselves to why they're not being able to put up numbers, right? Start calling the book leads. There's no shortage of leads, right? You need to look at like your pipeline and your job here as your own business, and don't look for excuses. Because if this was your own business, you're not gonna have the excuses of like all of these leads, like you're gonna be out of business. Do you know what I mean? Very, very quickly. So you just need to do what, like that's the kind of culture that we breed here, is that we don't need to breathe down Brian's neck and wonder at what he's doing. He's got his own little pipeline. It's like, you guys know, like exactly, you should know how many strategy sessions that you need to get out per week to be successful. And when you look at your calendar and you look how many strategy sessions that you've got coming in, if you get to Wednesday and you don't have any props out, you know that you're gonna need to change something. You're gonna need to go and clear people out that are not good and start calling all the book leads, start calling all the free report leads. Infusionsoft is full. Yeah, with literally hundreds of thousands of business owners that are looking to grow their business. Whether they've booked in a strategy session, whether they've bought a book, whether they've filled out a contact form, done a phone lead, it doesn't matter, right? They're all opportunities in there. But just stop getting in these language patterns where you're looking for something external and you're not just looking at internal at what needs to be done. Like, that's good, you had a rough week, like, so what? Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, you had a rough week, what do I need to do now? What do I need to do to turn this around? And that's the reason we have like the daily dashboard and we've got the tracking sheets, is for you to be able to see when you're going off track, right? And even when you do have a good week, like that can go away. All of those deals can fall over. Because there's obviously the nurturing them through automation, but then there's also knowing that the automation does fuck us as well, because the email deliverability and inboxing and them not seeing stuff and them going to their spam folder, that's also something that's outside of our power. That's why I send text messages and do all this other crazy shit, is because that's just what you guys need to know. You can't just rely on the funnel to completely feed you. You need to take every phone lead, every little interaction, every email that I forward you, some person replying to an email, and finding out a way to put them in your little ecosystem, your little pipeline where you're not gonna forget about them. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click the like button and subscribe. We're dropping a video on YouTube every other day. And if you've got any questions about any of the content that I covered in this video, just basically leave a comment with hashtag Heysabri in the comment section. And every week we're also trying to go through all those questions and get them answered. So go ahead, click subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.